Quick announcement, on Sunday the 12th, Maribel is hosting a goals workshop here in studio at 12:30. Free to sign up, free to join, just as long as you got the day available or the time available. You should come check it out and set some goals for the new year. With all that being said, we'll get started in child's pose. Take a deep breath in through your nose and open your mouth, clearing the breath out. Now, begin your Ujjayi breathing. Deep breaths in through your nose and deep breaths out through your nose. Downward facing dog. And take this moment to pedal out your legs, shake your hips out. Just create any movement that serves you right now. Walk your feet to the top of the mat, ragdoll. Grab opposite elbows with opposite hands. And let your head hang heavy. Pull the inner edges of your feet together and slowly rise, extended mountain pose. Pull the sides of your body up to the ears. Take a deep breath in and press your hands together at heart center on the breath out. We'll begin our practice with 3 ohms. Breathe in. Extended mountain, forward fold, halfway lift, plant your hands, chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, empty the breath, feet to the top, halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, forward fold, halfway lift, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog. Pull the pit of your belly in towards your spine and take a deep breath in. Clear the breath out. Feet to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Spread your 10 toes and your 10 fingers out on your mat. Take a deep breath in. Clear the breath out. Feet to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Feet to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Create a soft bend in both knees. Take a deep breath in. Clear the breath out. Step or hop to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Stay connected to your breath, moving each breath through your nose. Take a deep breath in. Clear the breath out. Feet to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Ground down through the center of each heel. And rotate your inner ankles back. Take a deep breath in. Fold forward on the breath out. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Warrior one, right leg. From your pelvis, ground down and lift up to the crown. And then challenge yourself to hold or maybe go deeper into your lunge. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Warrior one, left leg. Press down through the mound of each big toe. Expand your chest and upper back. Now reach up with a breath in. Chaturanga, breath out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Clear the breath out. Feet to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Warrior one, right leg. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Warrior one, left leg. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And keep using down dog as a place to return to your breath, to reconnect to your body. Take a deep breath in, clear the breath out, feet to the top, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, forward fold, halfway lift, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, warrior one, right leg, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, warrior one, left leg, chaturanga, upward dog, downward facing dog. And nice work, everyone. One more sun bee. Take a deep breath in, clear the breath out, upward or feet to the top, halfway lift, forward fold, chair pose, forward fold, halfway lift, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, warrior one, right leg, chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, warrior one, left leg, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Pull the inner edges of your feet together at the back of your mat and extend your right leg up for flip dog. Now bend your knee, stack your hips open, and lower your right foot to the outside of your left foot, opening up your chest towards the ceiling. High plank to side plank, left arm up. Pull your shoulders straight back. Reach up with a breath in. Chaturanga on the breath out. Upward dog. Downward dog. Pull the inner edges of your feet together and move into flip dog, left leg. Ground down through the center of each heel and press your hips up. High plank to side plank, right arm up. pull your toes towards your shins. Flare your fingers up. Chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog. Crescent lunge, right leg. Build from the ground up. Press down through the mound of each big toe. Pull the pit of your belly in towards your spine. And then flare your fingers up towards the ceiling. Press your hands together at heart center. Crescent twist to the right. Lengthen the sides of your body up to the ears with a breath in, and expand your chest open with a breath out. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, expand, open. Warrior 2. Now pull your leg muscles to the bones as you sink a little bit lower into your lunge. And staying low in your lunge, move into extended side angle, lowering your right forearm to the top of your thigh or your right hand to the outside of your right foot. Pull the front of your pelvis up towards your belly button and reach up just a little bit higher. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, crescent lunge, left leg. Now right back into the fire. Use your Ujjayi breath to build the tapas, the heat inside your body. Press your hands together at heart center. Crescent twist to the left. That's all right if you fall out of it, just come right back into it. Use your breath as an anchor to stay in. Warrior 2. Step your foot forward a little bit more. Yeah, nice. Pull the sides of your body up to the ears. Extended side angle. Now from your pelvis, ground down through your feet. And then reach up through your right fingertips. Stay for one breath in. Chaturanga, breath out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Clear the breath out. Feet to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Chair twist to the right. Now pull your outer shins in. Option to sink a little bit lower. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Now hook both big toes with your second and third fingers. Let your head hang heavy. Chair pose. Chair twist to the left. Pull the pit of your belly in towards your spine and twist from your center line. Palms to toes, forward fold. Now walk your hands onto your palms. Keep a slight bend in both knees. And again, pull yourself down, lengthening your crown down towards your mat. Crow. Plant your hands in front of your feet. Pull your knees into your triceps. And then shift your weight forward. You can start by lifting one foot, then the other. Or you can lift both feet up. Nice. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Empty the breath. Feet to the top. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Eagle, right leg. Right arm under your left. Right leg over your left. Ground down through the four corners of your standing foot. Eagle, left leg. Use your breath to create an anchor point for your balance. Eagle, right leg. Lift all 10 of your toes up towards your shins. Eagle, left leg. Standing leg raise, right leg. Grab your right knee or your right foot and pull it to the right side of the room. And then reach your left arm out to the left side. With your leg lifted, come back through center, and then fly back into airplane. Press your lifted heel towards the back wall, and then lengthen your crown towards the front of the room. Half moon. Left hand down to the mat. Reach your right arm up and continue to reach up with each breath in. Fold forward. Standing leg raise, left leg. Yeah, take a moment to reset if you need it, and then come right back into the pose, building it breath by breath. With your leg lifted, come back through center and fly back into airplane. Flare your fingers towards the back wall and pull your shoulders straight back. Half moon. Work on stacking your left hip over your right hip. Reach up with a breath in and fold forward with a breath out. Dancer, right leg. Right hand on the inside of your right ankle. Extend your left arm forward. Dancer, left leg. Dancer, right leg. Pull the pit of your belly in towards your spine. And then option to lower your left hand down to the mat for Chapasana. Yeah. Falling's one way to get down there as well. If your hand is lowered, slowly rise back up into dancer. Nice. And then dancer, left leg. Option to lower your hand down to Chapasana. And then Chapasana, slowly rise and release. Tree pose, right leg, right foot below or above your knee. And then extend your arms up. Tree pose, left leg. Ground down through your standing foot. And then lift up through your crown. And release, mountain pose, hands by your side. Take a deep breath in through your nose and open your mouth. Clear the breath out. Extended mountain, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Halfway lift, chaturanga. Upward dog, downward dog, warrior one, right leg. Warrior two, triangle. Now spread your 10 toes out on the mat. And then press down and expand your chest open towards the left wall. Side facing, wide-legged, forward fold. Hinge at your hips, lengthening your crown down towards the mat. If your feet are up, slowly lower them. Namaste, front facing, forward fold. Point your right foot forward and step your left foot a third of the way up. Press your fists or your palms together behind your lower back and then hinge forward at your hips. Lengthen your crown forward and pull your shoulders straight back. Twisting triangle, left hand to the outside of your right foot or as close as you can to it. Lengthen the sides of your body with each breath in. Reach up on your breath out. Chaturanga, upward dog, downward dog, warrior one, left leg, warrior two, triangle. Expand your chest and upper back. Side facing, wide legged, forward fold. Create ease here with a soft bend in both knees. If your feet are up, slowly lower them. Namaste, front facing, forward fold. Press down through the four corners of your feet. Hinge forward at your hips. Twisting triangle. Pull the pit of your belly in towards your spine. Reach up with a breath in. Chaturanga, breath out. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Rock forward into a high plank. Lower all the way down to your mat. And rise up, locust pose. Press down through your hips. Lift your legs and your chest up from your mat. Lower down. And rise back up, locust. Pull your outer shins in. And lower down. Floor bow. Reach back for one or both of your ankles. And then press your lifted heels up towards the ceiling, rising up with each breath in, igniting the energy in your body. lower down, and rise back up, floor bow. Stay with your breath here. And lower down, and release your legs. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Camel at the top of your mat. Lower your knees down to the top of your mat. Press your hips forward and let your head hang heavy behind you. Expand your chest open here. Downward facing dog. Option to stay. And one more time, camel. Lower all the way down to your mat for bridge pose. Back to the mat, press down through your feet and lift your hips up. Place your feet on 12 o'clock facing the front of the room. Lower down. And rise up, bridge or wheel. 1 of 6 today. Set your intention on what you want to have happen and go for it. Lower down and rise back up, bridge or wheel. Lower down and rise back up, bridge or wheel. 3 of 6. Continue to use your breath to build that heat in your body, to keep on moving forward. Lower down and rise up, bridge or wheel. And nice work, everyone. Way to stay in the heat. Lower down and rise back up, bridge or wheel. Pull the pit of your belly in. Lower down. And one last time, bridge or wheel. Focus on whatever is possible in your body. Stick to that intention that you set. Nice work. Way to hold. And lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Let your knees hang out wide. Happy baby. Reach for the outsides of your feet. Or grab behind your thighs and then pull your knees down to your mat. Extend both feet up, hands behind your head, and begin to pulse up towards your feet. Rise up on an exhale and lower on an inhale. Lower your right leg to a hover and continue to pulse. Move intentionally with your breath here. Switch legs and continue to pulse. Lift both legs back up. Continue to pulse. Abdominal twist. Pull opposite shoulder to opposite knee and extend the other leg forward. Just keep your attention on what's possible in your body. And know that if you come out, that's all right. Just come right back into the movement. You are possible for this moment right now. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a deep breath in. Clear the breath out. Extend both legs back up. Set up for 60-30 lifts. Hands straight forward or beneath your lower back. Take a deep breath in and lower your legs 30 degrees. Breathe in and lower another 30. Rise back up. Lower 30. Breathe in. Lower 30. Rise up. Lower 30. Breathe in. Lower 30. Rise back up. 2 more. Lower 30. Breathe in. Lower 30. Rise back up. 1 more time. Lower 30. Lower 30. Rise up. High boat. Okay. Express out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your legs. Plant your hands. Chaturanga. Nice work. Flow upward dog to downward dog. And create half pigeon right leg. Now, right knee to your right wrist. And ease yourself into this half pigeon, not rushing to the fullest expression. Continue to move intentionally with your breath, creating length with each breath in, and then finding available space with each breath out. Downward facing dog. Half pigeon, left leg. Again, take your time building this pose. No expectations on what it should look or feel like. Just continue to use your breath and go deeper into the pose over time. Double pigeon, right leg. Swing your right leg around, place it on top or in front of your left knee. Breathe in, reach up, and breathe out, fold forward. And then continue to use your breath to lengthen and fold. Double pigeon, left leg. Again, breathe in, reach up, and breathe out, fold forward. Gently pull your belly in as you fold forward. Frog, facing the right wall. Starting from a hands and knees position, slowly work your knees out away from each other, pressing the insides of your knees down on your mat. And just breathe with the sensation built in this pose. Know that you don't have to force anything here. Just let your hips open up naturally. Slowly release from frog and set up a seated single leg extension, right leg. Ground down through your sit bones, reach up with a breath in, and fold forward with a breath out. Seated single leg extension, left leg. Lengthen the sides of your body up and fold forward. Seated forward fold. Extend both legs long in front. An option here to let your head hang heavy. And lengthen with the breath in. And fold with the breath out. Tabletop. Press your hands down behind your hips and then press down and lift your hips up from your mat. Let your head hang heavy. Take a deep breath in. Clear the breath out. Fish pose. Lower your hips down and lower your forearms down behind your hips. Expand your chest open. Again, let your head hang heavy. Take a deep breath in and clear the breath out. Lower all the way down to your back and set up shoulder stand. Option 4, supported shoulder stand with a block beneath your lower back. Press your heels up towards the ceiling. Pull your toes down towards your shins. Plow pose. Lower your feet down behind your head. Deaf man's pose, knees to ears. And slowly release your feet down to your mat. Supine twist, right leg. Pull your right knee into your chest and over the left side of your body. Relax the muscles in your shoulders, the muscles all throughout your face. Come back through center and switch sides. Supine twist, left leg. Slowly release. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Extend your arms long overhead and take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, clear the breath out. One more deep breath in. One more deep breath out. Shavasana, final rest. Start to bring gentle movements back to your body and roll into the fetal position. Rise up to a seat facing the front. Press your hands together at heart center. And together we'll end our practice with 3 ohms. Take a deep breath in. Thumbs to forehead center. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Great work, everyone. Thank you for joining in studio. Thank you for joining online. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday, and I will see you this weekend. Thank you.